Well, we're going to start with a movement for one. Pep alludes to it there when he talks about it. But one thing I want to say before that is, technically, he's gone on another level. And that credit to him, because it goes back to his days at Liverpool when he used to practice regularly. So his finishing's gone on, but the movement is the key thing, what he does now. He plays like a forward, and we're going to look at it now. We're going to quickly go on to this goal. This is all from Atalanta the other night. So we're playing here. We'll just quickly highlight Raheem here so we can see what he's doing. And we're interested in the movement, what he does as the ball goes on. As the ball turns over in this position here, right, Man City have got good possession now. And we just put it on. And if you just watch him, he looks on his shoulder. Where's the space? There he is, right. So now he knows he's exposed the Atlanta centre-half and the right-back, and he knows that there's space to be run into. So that's what he's trying to achieve with his movement. Right, as the ball comes in, De Bruyne makes a run. Now it's about athleticism, he knows the space is there and it's athleticism. Now we'll stop that there quickly and we'll come back. So we want to make... This is where a lot of goal scorers switch off. Right, they've made the run. De Bruyne is chopped back. De Bruyne cannot get the ball into there. So what does he do? He doesn't switch off. Yeah. He takes a slight little bit of movement here into this position. Watch the steps. 2, 3, 4. Right. He knows the ball's coming to him. And then here, it's all about the finish. You just put it up.
So it's those steps backwards that are key in that moment. And you think a lot of players wouldn't make that movement backwards again?
A lot of players wouldn't do it. They wouldn't trust their teammate. But what he does very, very well, and it's part of the method and the philosophy here, you've always got to make an angle. Foden will be well within his right there to try and shoot through there to score. But he's right, no. Sterling pulls off and he makes that cut. And this is, people, that might be bread and butter, but that's still a difficult finish, right? I'm going to go on to the second one now. Similar thing here. We highlight him here. He's in the defensive position here. He's walking. He's running off to make the pitch big. He finds a position high up the pitch here. All right. Now this is what I want to show people. Right here. Right. He's automatically giving the right back a problem because he has to be engaged with Mendy there. He has to look at that, but he knows Sterling is on the back side of him and causing him trouble. Raheem knows this space here. This is where I'm going to end up. And he's separating the centre-half and the full-back. And we'll play it on and we'll let it go. He eventually gets the ball in here. So he's dropping out, gets in there, right, the second part of the second movement. This is all about technique and strength. He holds it off. Again, where's the space? He knows it's in here. All right, now this bit here, he lays it off. And he's on his bike, the run here. The weight of pass is sensational. One-on-one in this position, fantastic. And then the finish there, amazing. So he's always thinking in depth, always thinking of, can I expose, how can I affect the centre-half?
I think we, like the sort of big, powerful runs from a player like Raheem, we spot those. What you don't tend to spot is the fact that on that last clip, he was constantly just trying to keep that gap between him and the defender. And then as soon as the ball's played, and you just don't see that normally.
It's all about timing, and this one is the best of the bunch. This is a striker's run for me, right? We're going to quickly highlight him. Look at this position here. I just want to highlight at the start of the play, that is a centre-forward's position there. That is not a winger, that's not a number 10, right? He's keeping them engaged. The ball gets switched over. Again, spread the play. Now his position. He is leaving space between the centre-half and the right-back for himself to run in if he can, right? But this is the beauty of this Man City team. It doesn't have to be him. The runners come from everywhere. Again, stop. Aguero's running into there now. Here he goes, and we'll play that on. But he doesn't switch off. This is it. He's finding positions now. Aguero doesn't score. Now, this is excellent, this stuff here. Right, the turnover, we're going to quickly take it back. Again, he sees Man City have recovered it, and we're going to watch it slow and watch him look over his shoulder. And where's the space? Here. Just here. There, the space. He knows he's picking up a position. By doing that, the right back here, again, watch him in this situation. He knows Raheem's behind him, but he's worried. Then it's all about the timing of the run. Oh, here we go. The timing of the run, in behind, and it's a lovely finish. And do you know what? The desire. We don't question the desire to score. We want to just quickly run this back because I want people to see this is as good as a centre-forward's run. He's found the space, the timing. Here we go. The right back's in trouble. Now he goes. He's looked off his air. Bang. In behind. He's actually left the record goal scorer of the club on his backside for his desire to score goals. And I think them little intricacies, the looking, how he's dragging fullbacks into position and then going into the space they're leaving. I think that's all been developed as well as his technical ability. And then the reasons why he's scoring goals a game, like Ronaldo and Messi numbers now.
I'm interested where psychologically this comes from for a footballer. Do you do something like that, see it works, and then do it again, and the whole thing snowballs? How has he got to this point from where he was when people used to criticise his football brain? Do you remember?
No, but I think first of all he's a super talented kid, Raheem, and I think now he has probably the best coach in the game at improving players. And I think Raheem before, maybe his end product or his finishing wasn't up to the level that it is now, but he's been coached and now he's getting in there, and Pep demands of that he's in there. And I think the rate at which he's taking on this information, improving, is remarkable. The game on Tuesday, that's as good a performance I've ever seen him make. Forget the goals and forget the assists. His overall play, his touches in tight areas, his assists, everything about his game is so polished. And I think at 24, his rate of improvement is frightening, really, because you think about Sane and Mahrez and Bernardo, all those players in there. The first one I think Pep picks right now is Raheem Sterling. He is off the charts and almost unplayable.
It tells you so much, doesn't it, psychologically, when you play under a manager like Pep who demands so much, and then they go and bring in a player like Mahrez for so much money. Every single time you have to have incredible self-belief to go, fine, you put the pressure on me, you bring in players in my position, watch me get better.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
And that won't change in his whole time here, because they'll go and sign another world-class player, because you have to keep refreshing it, you have to keep pushing the players in that position. But Raheem, the point I want to make is, you don't turn up at Man City, Pep waves his magic wand and you get better. There's a lot of hard work, a lot of, there would have been self-doubt, a lot of this where he's dug in, and that's from his days as a kid in London. And at Liverpool, he took it on and he worked. And then Pep's come in and added, he's put a bit of sauce on it. No doubt he's helped.
Bit.
But I would like to say that, yes, we laud Pep Guardiola, he's a great coach. But Raheem, to go from where he is and the improvement rate, the sky's the limit for the kid. He's a top player.